Deep in the heart of summer, the garden is bursting with life. Vegetables and fruits are ready to harvest, flowers are in full bloom. It's a season of abundance. As I look closely at the leaves and ripening fruit, Sargent's watercolors come to mind. Those pumpkins, painted so effortlessly, yet so full of life and precision. Recently, I bought this book, Sargent Abroad, Figures and Landscapes, as a guide for my studies. John Singer Sargent is best known for his sublime portraits of high society, and I've admired and studied his portraits for many years. But what fascinates me even more are his later paintings, created during his travels with friends in the Alps, of mountain landscapes, wild streams and garden architecture. In Sargent Abroad, the chapter around the Mediterranean shows how Sargent gradually shifted from portraiture to landscape. He traveled through Spain, Italy, Greece and the Middle East, capturing the world in loose, vibrant brushstrokes. These are not polished tourist views, but intimate, intuitive moments. Here at Lake Como, the landscape already hints at Sargent's later journeys into the Alps, where mountains rise steeply behind villas and gardens. It's a place where nature and architecture meet, where the cultivated and the wild intertwine, just as they do in many of his watercolors. And here at Lake Como, I'm exploring them in my own way. Today I'm at Parco Civico Teresio Olivelli in Tremezzo, a small but elegant historic park on the shores of Lake Como. It was designed in the 1920s as part of an aristocratic villa and still radiates the Belle Époque charm Sargent loved. Graceful architecture, lush greenery and the soft sparkling light of the lake. It's a perfect place to explore scenes where water, nature and architecture meet. In the morning light, I begin exploring the park with my sketchbook. The light reveals forms, textures and reflections, but it changes quickly. I divide my study into 2 morning sessions. On the first day, I make small sketches from different spots, noting themes, viewpoints and colors to guide tomorrow's work. Although the park offers many tempting subjects, I'm most drawn to the fountain and its water features. I take photos and think about Sargent's watercolors. He rarely painted broad overviews, instead choosing specific, compelling viewpoints that created visual interest. Sargent's painting trips often last 3 to 4 months, working from life every day. I only have 2 days, so my goal is to capture the essence of this place and gather clear reference material I can later develop into the studio. I collect drawings, photos, sound and written notes, but sketching is the strongest bridge between the landscape and the canvas. Tomorrow I'll use these studies to create my plein air painting. On day 2, I take a small panel to paint a plein air oil study of the fountain. I check my position and plan my steps carefully. Time is limited. I work fast, blocking in a warm underpainting with burnt sienna and viridian to map out the large light and shadow areas. The fountain in the foreground will later capture sunlight and movement. I keep asking myself, does this light serve the focus point? Painting different types of water teaches me so much. Every movement, reflection and texture enriches my study on this subject. Nature offers endless variety, and even within the fountain, there's far too much going on. Back in the studio, I see that I could have pushed the background even further, softer, lighter, to create a stronger sense of atmosphere and bring more focus to the fountain silhouette. It's a classic challenge in landscape painting. That's the value of working outdoors. You learn to make clear choices under time pressure, to see tones and simplify shapes for a convincing composition. Studying Sargent here at Lake Como allows me to explore how nature and architecture interact. Even in a small park, I see the richness of his approach, observation, selection and the translations of life into paint. It's a reminder that capturing the essence matters more than reproducing every detail. Every sketch, every brushstroke and every note builds a bridge between what I see and what I create. Though the scenery is new to me, it offers a fascinating learning curve. A new way to look, to paint and to understand light here at Lake Como. If you would like to study Sargent landscape yourself, I highly recommend Sargent Abroad, Figures and Landscapes, not only for the marvelous reproductions of his work, but also for the insightful commentary and reflections it offers. Next, I'll return to the beautiful Tremezzo Valley in its autumn colors, exploring another master painter known for his dramatic alpine scenes. Then, in a following video, I'll be painting high in the mountains, inspired by Sargent's rocks and the mountain near a glacier lake, capturing the light and colors of the alpine landscape. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share your questions and reactions in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts and continue this journey together. And if you're new here, check out the other episodes in my series, In the Footsteps of Great Alpine Masters.